Kevin Skinner from FoxForce5News.com, and welcome to another edition of Metal Comic Reviews. This week we're going to talk about Barrier, issues 1 through 5, published via Image Comics. This is from writer Brian K. Vaughan, who you may know from Saga, of course, and artist Marcos Martin, who you may remember together as the creative team from the acclaimed Private Eye miniseries, aka that gorgeous hardcover that doesn't fit on any shelf on this planet, but you still need to have it. Barrier was originally released via Panel Syndicate online, where fans could pay what they want for the digital copies, much like Private Eye had the same online format. Barrier is now in print via Image Comics. Important note, this series is not being planned to be collected into a hardcover edition, so if you want a physical copy, go seek out issues 1 to 5 immediately. They were released once every week for the last 5 weeks. Very cool. Barrier starts off as kind of a pseudo-Western crime drama, and some fans may become frustrated right off the bat, considering that much of the miniseries, at least half if not more, is written in Spanish, with no translation provided whatsoever. Now, considering that Vaughan and Martin's story is designed in the way it is, you actually don't need to Google Translate the Spanish dialogue, because the tale is drawn and designed so well that you get to the point simply from Martin's illustrations. That, and you'll recognize some of the words anyway, even if you don't know a lick of Spanish. I know nothing of the language, and I still pretty much got everything that they wanted to get across to the reader, so I got the point. There's even one issue here that is 100% silent, with zero dialogue whatsoever from any of the characters, and it's absolutely stunning. Probably my favorite, actually, of all 5. What starts out kind of like a typical story about a Mexican immigrant trying to get into the United States before running into a farmer who is more than down on her luck as well, it soon turns into a strange and beautiful abduction saga where two people who don't understand one another's language are forced to find a way to survive this incredible situation they're stuck with. Colorist Musa Vicente provides some of the trippiest of flavors to Martin's bizarre alien scenery, including one sequence which is so distorted and wonderful that it almost takes on this 3D effect when the aliens are probing our two lead characters' faces. Yes, that's a thing that happens. Although I'm not as fond of Barrier as I was Private Eye, it's still very much a fascinating and one-of-a-kind comic series that forces the readers to consider communication in unconventional ways, and via Marcos Martin's best artwork to date. The aliens reminded me of Arrival in some ways, and although I wasn't super satisfied with the cliffhanger-ish ending, this is still a fascinating and strange sci-fi comic series that forces comic readers out of their comfort zones to take in Vaughan's story. I give it 3.5 out of 5.